tapping, but it's not. No, it's registering. So what's happened? Johnny, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Got no mic. The amp's gone. The amp. Well, folks, good to see you. You're so welcome. I'm Johnny. If you wondered what I was doing with this, I was speaking through all this technology, but nothing was coming out. So we found we just had to press a button and it's all fixed. So tonight, boys, girls, mums, dads, grannies, grandpas, it's so good to have you out at this special service. Now, this is not going to be like a Sunday morning, which I'm sure many people are glad to hear. It'll also be very short, which you'll all be glad to hear, and it finishes with donuts. So you'll be very glad to hear that. So please stick around to enjoy that. And a massive thank you to the guys over here who are going to lead us in our worship. And whenever we sing tonight, if the songs that we're singing, which we're singing not to ourselves, but we're singing to God, if the songs aren't familiar to you, don't worry about it. Just listen to someone maybe beside you, and you'll soon pick up the song, unless the person beside you can't sing. At which point you're on your own by that point. But you're so welcome. And tonight, I'm going to need volunteers to help me. And if you volunteer, you get chocolate. So, hands are up straight away, which is great. Okay. So this service is aimed specifically at our young people. But remember, we've all been young at one stage. I just can't remember, boys, when I was young. But everybody join in. And remember, if you volunteer, you definitely get chocolate. So we're going to start not with singing. We're going to start with a game of Pictionary. Does anybody know how to play Pictionary? Yeah? Do we all know? Okay, so I thought, Emma, you're coming up to help me with Pictionary. No, you're going to the toilet. So Pictionary is quite easy. I give you a word, okay? And then what you do is you come up here and you draw, and then we hopefully will get the word, okay? And they're all things to do with Christmas. Have I got that wrong? What's the time? Harvest? No, it's not. What's the time of the year? It's Easter. Yes. So thank you. So all the words are going to be for Easter. So I need a volunteer. There we go, because they know it's going to involve chocolate. Right. Okay. And I am going to spread around. So I'm going to start at the very back. Do you want to come up? Give this guy a round of applause. Okay. Now. Okay. I am going to show you a word. Okay. No one else is going to see this word. Okay. You start to draw it and make it as big as possible so everybody, there's people at the back that are really old and won't be able to see, okay? So you draw this and then we'll get these guys to shout it out, okay? So here is the word. So you have to draw a picture with that, okay? That's pretty tricky, isn't it? Okay, here he goes. Okay. Oh, right. Does anybody know already? Yeah? Anybody want to shout out? Someone said not just egg. Someone said a chocolate egg. Amazing. Cream egg. You just keep on. You're going for it. There you go. Well done. Cream egg. Give him a round of applause. Okay. Chocolate egg, well done. Anybody else want to play my amazing game of Pictionary? Let's see. Right, okay, this is cool. Who wants to help? I'm going to have to ask one of the boys. Is Perry? Was it Perry? 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 Give Perry a round of applause. Now, they aren't necessarily easy ones, Perry. Okay. Got it? Right, remember to draw it big. Okay, so that people can see. Okay? Over to you. You're now working it through, aren't you? Going, I want the chocolate, but I've got to draw something. Okay? Do you want to look at it again? Well, think about that. Okay, here we go. Are you good at art, Perry? Kind of. Right, well, this is not going to go well if you're kind of. Right, here we go. Right. Okay, so stop there and see if anybody already gets it. Yes, you in the red? Unbelievable. Perry. Now, this will date me, but this is like Tony Hart. Does anybody remember Tony Hart? Who knows about Tony Hart? Yeah, there's a particular generation in here that knows about Tony Hart. Right, we need another volunteer. We'll do another. How many more do you want to do? One or two? But two, yeah, why not? Sure, we've all the time in the world. Right, okay. Who am I going to ask this time? You can't come again. Eric? Give Eric a round of applause. Next one's going to be a girl, by the way. Right, so they get more difficult, Eric. So, okay. Right.
Oh gosh.
He says, oh gosh.
Oh wait.
He did this in school, okay?
I drew a picture of it.
Right, good, okay. You ready? Watch, Eric. Do you know what it is yet? Anybody, because I'm conscious the boys are kind of taking over and monopolizing this. Does anybody else want to have a go at what they... Anybody want to give a go at this? Yes?
Mary moving the stone away from the tomb.
Oh, well, it's like one or two words. It's only one or two words, okay? Jesus in the tomb. It's not, what, is Jesus in the tomb? Is Jesus in the tomb? It's the empty tomb. Well done, Eric. Round of applause. And then the final one. I think this is going to be the best one of the lot, okay? I'm glad I'm not doing them. So, who would like to come up and help with the last one? Oh, who to pick? I think I have to pick a girl. No girls? No girls want to... Do you want to come up? Yeah? Do you want to come up? No. That's okay. That's no problem. No problem. Okay. Well, do you know something? I'm feeling really generous, okay? And just even because I think a girl deserves an egg. There you go. Okay. Right. Who wants to help? Last volunteer. You? William? Okay, William. This is the last one. It's only one word. Okay, I'm really looking forward to this one. Right, okay, nice and big. Nice and big. Sorry, your name is?
William.
William, go for it. Okay, Move out of the way for a second. See, right? Okay. See what it is yet? Right, keep going. Keep going. Oh, right, okay. Ben? It is Jesus. I was hoping that someone would draw the big kind of dreadlocks and stuff like that, but there you go. So, there's Nick. Give him a round of applause. Sometimes it's really hard to describe certain things. And if I was to ask you tonight, if you were going out tomorrow into the town or whatever, and someone said to you, what's Easter all about? What is Easter? Then sometimes it's really hard to describe that. And Pictionary helps us to think about that a little bit. And we're going to explore tonight, what is Easter all about? So before we go a bit further, we're going to sing. And we're going to sing a song called My Lighthouse, okay? Now, there are actions with this. If anybody wants to come to the front to help me with actions, they can. Just don't even put your hand up. Just come on up to the front, and we're going to try this. And this song, folks, reminds us that no matter what we're going through, that Jesus guides us in the difficult things of life. He's there in the good days and in the bad days. Now, we'll quickly run through the actions for everybody. You want to kind of spread over, okay? So let's put the words up, Andrew. Oh, Andrew's on the screen tonight. Amazing. So in my wrestling and in my doubt. Now, what do we do for doubt? See, that's failure, is that not? A doubt. Okay, we'll do doubt like that. In my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Okay, the next little bit goes in the silence. Silent. And by the way, you all have to do this as well. Otherwise, I will get you to the front. Okay? In the questions, kind of shake your head. The truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Okay? Then the chorus goes, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Okay? That's that. I will trust the promise. You will carry me like a baby being carried, okay? Through me safe to shore, okay? I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning, I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through you. The final bit is, far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. See, it's easy. Did everybody get it? Okay. Right, everybody on your feet. Just follow us at the front, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Peace
seat. Amazing, amazing. Please take a seat. Now, we're going to play another little game, okay? I've run out of chocolate, but that's okay because there's more chocolate coming, okay? So, things aren't always the way they seem. You know, whenever things happen, we just automatically come to a conclusion and say, oh, that's that. But they're not always the way they seem. And I'm going to show you some pictures now. And I want you to tell me what you can see, okay, in that picture, okay? What can you see? Yep.
Robin.
Put on the mic on. Thank you. Go.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I don't see it.
Wow. Right. That's going to cause me nightmares all night. Now I'm going thinking, Robin Hood, where is Robin Hood? Okay. Yes.
A little girl.
A girl. Yes, a girl. And you can see kind of her hair and her face, and she's pointing this way. Is that right? Can anybody see anything else? So there's a little girl. Yes, Jenny?
Old woman with a big chin.
An old woman with a big chin. Can everybody see the old woman with a big chin and then the fur coat? So that's her nose. Fur coat. Got it? Super. Right, next one then. Okay, how many legs does this elephant have? Yes.
5.
A 5-legged elephant. Okay? So 5 being that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Anybody, any other? Yes? And there's other people.
4.
4, 6, 7. Yeah, it kind of just baffles you a bit, doesn't it? Okay. Next one. Are the lines straight, or are they kind of, well, curved? Curved's the wrong word, but kind of tilted. Yeah, just shout out. Is it straight or tilted? Straight. Straight. Curved. Straight. People see things in different ways. Is there anybody in the room who cannot see the lines? Good. Good. Because that would have been really worrying. Okay, next one. Is the left center circle bigger? So, as in, is this one bigger than this one? Shout out, just shout out. I'm about to do 6s and 7s, aren't I? I'm not going to go there. Anybody know what that joke is? Yeah, 6s and 7s? No? Yeah. I'm just heading down a route that I don't understand. Okay, so the answer is they're both the same. Yes. They're both the same size. And you're looking, are they? Are they? Is there another one? Oh, yes. Oh. Count the black dots. If you're on medication, please just close your eyes because we'll have to carry you out. Okay? Yes? 35 black dots. Okay. Anybody else got a number? Any other numbers? No? Again, it doesn't look the way it should. Next one, what about this one? What can you see? Yeah, anybody else want to? What can you see? A face. Right. So you see a face, and is this the nose and the mouth? Can anybody see anything else? Yes, what can you see, Eric?
I see a man wearing a big coat walking into like a big black wall.
Can everybody see that? You look completely baffled. Can you see it?
No, I can't see them.
You can't see it. So the man has a big coat on, and that's his hood, and there's his hand, and he's going into a black. Got it? Yeah. And then the final one, and I do need a volunteer for this, and there is one chocolate egg. Okay. Who am I going to ask? I am going to ask Joel. Okay, Joel, come on up to the front. Okay, come on. Okay. Now, Joel, this is really difficult. Okay, guys. Right, Joel, you've got a mic, okay? Your moment of fame. Listen to Joel. Okay, so what I need you to do, Joel, is I need you to call out the color, not the word, okay? And we can even just do the first two lines.
Yep.
Okay, so start at the top.
Green,
Good.
red, blue, yellow, blue, black.
I think he got it. Well done. Pre-make. Amazing. Now you might think to yourself, this is some amazing kind of service. Now, where is he actually going? But the wonderful thing about Easter, I'm talking about Christmas, now my head's totally juggled. The wonderful thing about Easter is it doesn't seem like it should, because Jesus dies at Easter. And so, does anybody know of anyone in your family who has died and is back living again? Because if you are, I want to set up a shrine or something in Ballyclare, and then millions of people will come here. No, that was a joke. We don't expect people who die to come back to life. And that's the predicament with Easter. But why did Jesus do this? And what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video just to give us an idea, to just bring us up to speed again with the whole story.
The story of Easter. Jesus' sacrifice. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like calming storms and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
The Jewish leaders and teachers did not like what Jesus was doing or how he claimed to be the Son of God. And so they made a plan to arrest him to get rid of him once and for all. Judas, one of Jesus' disciples, agreed to betray Jesus
Come in.
and give him over to the religious leaders for some money. Jesus was in a garden praying, and Judas showed the man who Jesus was. Jesus was arrested and taken to the rulers of the land so that they could decide what to do with him. Jesus was presented before the high council, and they asked him if he was the Messiah, the Savior of the Jews. They asked him if he was claiming to be the Son of God. You say that I am. And the council was furious, and they shouted that Jesus was guilty and he deserves to die. So they took Jesus before the Roman ruler Pilate, and he heard the case against Jesus. Pilate didn't think that Jesus had done anything wrong.
Seems okay to me.
They found him to be innocent, so Pilate said that he would punish Jesus and then release him.
Oh, what?
But the crowd kept screaming louder and louder, "Crucify him! We want him dead!" And because of the pressure of the crowd, Pilate turned Jesus over to the Roman soldiers to be crucified. Jesus was hurt and spit on. His clothes were torn and taken from him, and a crown made out of thorns was put on his head. He was beaten so badly that he could barely stand on his own. And then he was forced to carry his cross so far up a mountain that he needed help because he could not do it on his own. Once Jesus made it to the place where he would be crucified, called the skull, the soldiers around him nailed him to the cross and waited for him to die. While Jesus was hanging on the cross, many people shouted to him, "If you really are the Son of God, save yourself from the cross." But Jesus knew he had to die to forgive his people for their sins. At noon, darkness fell across the whole land. 3 hours later, Jesus took his last breath and finally died. At that very moment, the curtain in the temple that separated the priests from God's holy place tore in two. A soldier watching the whole thing said, "This man truly was the Son of God." Then a righteous man named Joseph came and placed Jesus' body in a tomb. 3 days passed and it seemed that there was no hope.
Jesus has done nothing wrong. Jesus has loved everyone, and yet they do these horrible things to him. And Jesus gives up everything of himself. But why? So I'm going to ask you some questions now. And there's going to be some questions that are going to come on the screen. And I want you to be really honest. I'm going to be really honest as well. Would you give up your sweets for a friend? So who has a cream egg? I've just putting a hand up and going, no, I'm not going to put my hand up because then I might have to give it away. Yeah. So if I said to you for you to give up that cream egg and that you're not getting any more chocolate tonight, would you do it? Yes. You would. I wouldn't. If I was in your position, I would just eat the cream egg now so that no one can get it. But that's just because I just love cream eggs. So I'm being honest, okay, thinking, but ministers should be really good, and I am. But when it comes to cream eggs, like, it's wild. Would you give up your Xbox or your PS5 for your best mate? And I don't mean just lend it. I mean give it up for good. Not sure about that. Would you give up your dinner for someone who's hungry? What, Bobby, what'd you say? What? If the food was a McDonald's? Might give some of it, but you'd have a chicken nugget for yourself. Right, okay. More serious, would you give up your bed for someone who's homeless? Yes. If someone today had no food or no home, would you give your home over to them? Would you give up what you have for them? Would you give up your time to help someone else? Very often as we get older, adults, we're so caught up in busyness, aren't we? I have so many things to do. I don't have time for those other things. Would you really give up your time to help others? Imagine having all this money. So there's billions and gazillions of money there, okay? Would you give up all your money for the poor? The thing is that as a young person, that's someone else's money. So it's very, I'll take all my dad's and all my mum's and all my granny's money and I'll give it to the poor. What about this one? Would you give up your kidney? What's a kidney? A kidney, I need a doctor at this stage to help me, but a kidney is really important in doing what, Alison? Cleaning bad stuff out of your body, okay? So would you give that up? Now, I know someone who did do that, and that's incredible. What about this? Would you give up your life for your family? So if someone was really, if you were in a really difficult situation, would you give up your life for your family? Last one. would you give up your life for someone who you don't like? So we're going to look, as I finish off, we're going to look at two short passages. And we're going to do this in a special way. There are Bibles in our pews, okay? And can I say tonight, if you don't have a Bible, okay, if you don't have a Bible at home, feel free to take one of those Bibles and take it home. It's yours for free. If you don't, only if you haven't got one at home, okay? Feel free to take it. I love buying more Bibles. In fact, on Sunday we're going to celebrate because we're going to be able to say we've bought more Bibles because we need them. But I want you to look up John 15, verse 13. And if you want to, you can look up John 3, verse 16. Because what this is going to tell us, everyone, is it's going to tell us what Jesus gave up. Has anybody found John 15, verse 13? Hand up if you've got it. Okay, Neil, do you want to listen to Neil? Just, you want to take that there? Thank you. Listen to these words, guys. Listen.
Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends.
And John there was talking about Jesus. There's no greater person than Jesus who gives up everything. He gives up his life for us. Has anybody found John chapter 3, verse 16? Or maybe you just know it, which is one of the famous verses in the Bible. Does anybody want to read it out? Yes? Do you want to read it out? Bobby, there you go. Okay, John 3, verse 16, listen.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that for whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life.
Amazing, thank you so much. God was willing to give up Jesus, his Son, so that we could be free from all the stuff that goes on in our lives, all the stuff where we make mistakes. The cross is really important in all of this, boys and girls, mums and dads, grannies, grandpas, because the cross we have here reminds us that Jesus doesn't just hang on a cross, but all the mistakes we've made, all the things we've done wrong, where we've been angry at someone, where we've taken things for granted, where we've kicked the dog, whatever it might be, he's taken all of that and he's taken it to the cross. And so I want to finish with a question. Knowing what Jesus has done for you, would you tonight give your life to Jesus? Let's think about that again. You don't have to answer it, okay? Knowing what Jesus has done for you, would you give your life to Jesus? You see, that's the amazing thing about this. We can't quite work this out. Jesus, it just doesn't seem right. A bit like those photographs, all those pictures. It just doesn't seem right. Why would you do this? And that famous verse that Bobby said, for God so loved all of us that he was willing to give up everything. He doesn't say, well, you know, if you just do these things better, then maybe I'll think about it. He didn't. He said, just come to me the way you are. Say you're sorry. Say that you depend upon me, and you can have freedom. And Jesus says that he comes to give us life in all of its fullness. We're going to sing again, and I'm going to hand over to the guys now who are going to lead us in this wonderful song called This Is Amazing Grace, because that's what happens. We don't deserve any of this, and yet he gives us that undeserved love, goes to the cross for each one of us, and that's why we should be so thankful. Let's stand and sing this song.
Who gives the
your seats. Now, there's just one final bit to our service tonight. We're kind of coming near the end, and we're going to have one final song before we finish. But we're going to do a memory verse because, you can walk away from here tonight and you think to yourself, well, what did I remember? I remembered that there was lots of chocolate eggs. I remember that there was drawings at the front. And you can forget actually what it's all about. What is the reason for Easter? And there's a verse that I now have on the screen. So we're going to memorize this, but we're going to do it in a special way. Because on the screen are 18 words. 18 words, okay? I think so. Or else this is going to not work. And around the church, there are 18 Easter eggs. Okay? And what I need you to do is I need you, so listen really carefully. If you find an egg, you come to the front with it, okay? You can only have one egg, only one egg. You bring it to the front and you get to keep that egg. Now, please bear in mind, I went in this evening and got the eggs, so there really isn't much choice. So there's Pepper Pig eggs. There is that Australian Bluey, thank you. And there is, I think, Milky Bar Kid ones, or that show my age. So there's those three different types of eggs. But the bottom line is, it's all chocolate. So if you want an egg, get it. There's not much, and then bring it to the front. Go. There's 18 of them. So we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. You come up. You bring it up. You come up, Alfie, or Ollie. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, do you know what's the best thing? It's best to probably be down here, right? So stand down here. If you all stand down here, because we need to do this. Right, okay. Come on down. Come down to the bottom step. Have we got them? Right, so how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, I think there must be. Is there more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay. Kids, just stay, because once you move, it's just like, oh, I have to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 2 eggs left. Well done. Okay, now you can see the words on the screen, okay? I need you in this big line, okay? I need you to put yourselves into order. There you go, okay? Which children need help? Okay, so we and us, right? Okay, so have we got God? God, shows, where's shows? And next, his, who's got his? What? His, right? Move way long because it's going to be a long sentence. Next is love, who's got love? For, who's got for? Who's got us? We've got 2 us's. Have you got us? No, you're not. You're at the very end. We've got an us and we've got an Ollie us, but you wait there, Ollie, because you're coming. Next is in. Who's got in? We've got in. That. Where's that? While. Who's got while? While. You go in there. We. Who's got we? Have you got, Alfie, have you got we? Yes, you got we. So you come here. Okay. We were. Where's were? Okay. This is great. Still. Sinners. Christ died. Who's got died? Died for. And then Ollie, you're around here. One down with me. Excellent. And then the final verse. Amazing. Right. Now, you stand there, Ollie. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to just say this all together. Everybody join in. God shows his love for us that we were still sinners. Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. Right, try it again. God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. Andrew, could you take that off the screen now? Thank you so much. Amazing. Right. Okay, so we're going to take some words. And whenever I take you out, okay, you can go and sit down. Okay? Right, so Ollie, you can go and sit down with Mummy. Okay? And Alfie, you can go and sit down with Mummy. And Bobby, you go and sit down. And one more. Okay? Right? Okay, let's try it again. Okay? God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. Okay, let's take out a few more. Okay, and one more, that'll do. Okay, ready again? God shows his love for us in that while we were sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. Okay, we'll take out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, stay there. Right, you ready? Okay, join with me. God shows his love for us in that while we were sinners, still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. If you all want to sit down now, okay, and let's try it through. So, God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. And if anyone asks you, what is Easter all about? You say those words. God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. It's as easy as that to memorize verses. So we're going to sing again, but let me pray God's blessing just before we finish. Let me pray. Thank you, Lord, that you've been with us tonight in our worship. Inspire us as we leave this place to tell others about Easter. Remind us this week that you love us so much that you sent us Jesus. And may we show that love in all we do and say. And the blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us all evermore. Amen. We're going to sing our final song, and then we're going to have some refreshments. Let's stand and sing.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul. 1,000 years and then forevermore. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I'll worship Your holy name. Lord, I'll worship Your holy name. Lord, I'll worship Your holy name.
Just to remind you of what's going to happen now, if you can stay. So some of those little bad boys hopefully are going to be munched away tonight. And there's tea and coffee, and there's cans of everything sugar-free. So please stay behind and enjoy. But just to let you know about sort of the rest of this week, every night this week we're going to be having services as we just think more and more about that journey towards the cross, that thing that Jesus gave us. He gave His life. And if you want to know what's happening, there's a little leaflet at the back, and it's got a picture of a baby, a picture of a cross, and a picture of an empty tomb, because that's Jesus' life. He was born, He died, and then He rose again. And that will tell you all the amazing things that are happening. Now, just a couple of things to let you know about, okay? Hands up here who likes a party. I like a party, okay? So if you can't make any of the evenings this week, Sunday is an amazing day. Because on Sunday we start really early. We start at 7 a.m. because we have an old church up in Ballyeaston. It's the ruins up there. You maybe not know about that, but that was our original church. And so we start there with a dawn service. We gather together. There's no roof on the church or anything like that. We just out in the open, and we spend a bit of time thanking God that He has, through Christ, He's risen from the grave. So we start with there. And then at our morning service here at 11:30, and we have one in Ballymuir at 10 o'clock, we go party mad, okay? There will be party poppers for everybody. In fact, if you look in the lights, can you see all those colored bits of paper? Well, that's from last year, okay? Because we bring in these massive cannons and we let off lots and lots of glitter, and everybody hates me because there's a clear up that you wouldn't imagine. It's there for, as you can see, forever, okay? So if you can't make any of the services this week, then please come along on Sunday morning as we celebrate and really declare what Easter is so all about. Because Jesus did die, but as we'll find out on Sunday morning, He rose again. I hope you can join us as we do that. If you see us handing out hot cross buns on Friday around the town during the morning, yeah, that's us, because we want to bless the town as well. So we'll hopefully see you at some point during the weekend. Final thing, if this morning as an adult, or sorry, this evening as an adult, there's been stuff that's really stuck with you, did Jesus do that for me? Then there's a lovely little book at the back. Feel free to take one. It's called Easter in 3 Words, and it will tell you that amazing story. And at the very end of the book, it has a little prayer which you can say as you maybe consider giving your life over to Jesus. Why don't you do that this Easter? That will make the most amazing party in heaven this Easter time. So please consider taking one of those books. Bless you as you go and